halfway stage goes like this.
On technical and practical tips. He also demonstrated his skill around the Guernsey course. It was a day that the local riders are likely to remember for a very long time.
Jared Smith is a 22-year-old lad who earns his living riding motorbikes where most of us wouldn't even dare to walk. This cheerful young man from Cleveland at present ranks as Britain's #2 and 13 in the world. Working on a budget of £60,000, Jared will race in all the 12 Grand Prix meetings this year, as well as taking part in the British Championships and selected international events. If it's anything like last year, he'll ride in no fewer than 14 different countries. But when he's home, he likes coaching other riders, so his visit to Guernsey proved invaluable.
Right, lads, you all saw the technique. Body weight forward, up the front of the seat, elbows slightly bent and up, head forward, leg out straight. Don't forget your weight in your outside peg, lifting your body up a little bit and coming out smooth on your power. Now what I want you to do is I'll have a couple of goes round and I will pick out any mistakes.
But how did he find their standards?
Well, I think considering the way the racing is over here, you know, not being able to race so much, I think they do very well.
Must be a heck of a handicap for them, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, I'm sure. I mean, I can go home and I can ride as many days as I want and race every weekend. You know, so it is a handicap, yeah.
How much racing do you actually do then, Jared?
Well, from February through to November, I race almost every weekend. But I practice maybe 4 times a week, through the week.
Where does your racing take you?
Everywhere. For instance, in '87, I was in 14 different countries. So, around the world.
And you finished your British #2 at the moment.
Yeah.
13 in the world.
Yeah.
And a bit of finger trouble sported. It's doing better, did it?
Yeah, I think, you know, you don't like to make excuses, but I did have a lot of problems with the finger. It didn't heal right, and I rode a Grand Prix with it broken, and then I had to have it plated, and then the plate took out. You know, it's just one of them things.
Do you do much of this, going around seeing other lads and helping them and things like that?
Yeah, I did, like last winter, I did about 6 of these training schools in my own area, you know.
And what sort of advice do you give them then?
And I just try and pass on more or less everything in racing, you know, how to take corners, body positioning, how to control a throttle, generally how to ride safe, but fast.
And motocross is really very popular, is it?
Oh yeah, for sure, especially on the continent in America, you know, they're pulling 70,000 spectators, and there's definitely a lot of prospect for it.